because y'all were sitting there in DMs roasting each other.
Giraffe? You're a giraffe, aren't you?
Roasting each other.
Giraffe? I knew you were a giraffe. He was a giraffe the entire time, guys.
He's a modern day Adonis.
Yeah. I've muted myself, so nobody on the stream can hear what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm sure.
This is why I don't post my picture on Discord no more. Y'all took 20 Discord no more. Y'all took 20
I just saw you looked like your profile pic.
Discord no more. Y'all took 20
I just saw you looked like your profile pic.
Discord no more. Y'all took 20
I just saw you looked like your profile pic.
Discord no more. Y'all took
No, you're muted on my. I muted you so that it wouldn't happen like that. No, you're muted on my.
I've muted all audio. No one can hear us. So who's echoing? I do. Running track.
No, they're just doing the orange justice.
Do 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 do.
You know what you need to do?
Murder them.
Good point. I'll leave you to it.
We just gotta kill them.
Fair advice, hydrochloric acid breaks through organic material incredibly well. It's expensive. It's about $15 a gallon, but I think you could source it. If you budget your expenditures wisely, probably. But you gotta get it from a non-legitimate source, and definitely not with a credit card.
Oh yes, clearly.
Nobody will sell it to you for cash. They'll make you use your credit card.
Why do I feel like I'm like listening to a podcast for Anarchist Cookbook right now? Which is not a bad thing. Like that's an amazing thing. They don't have that. They need to have it.
Because I know things. I spend a lot of time on Google. I like to learn. Usually about hurting people, but
Fair enough.
Alright, who's ready to die? Oh, look at the baby. Look at the baby. Oh god. Someone is echoing. Maybe that's just me.
Shano's got enough meat to shield the baby. Put Dragos in front of we'll put Dragos in front of that baby. That baby will never die.
Oh, I had on replay buffer. That's why. Nope, never mind. Somebody else. Do you guys hear the echo, or is it just me? I had on the audio for my stream. Woo! Guys, I'm so smart.
I bet you got big brain.
Alright, they can hear us all now. Don't say anything offensive, Kaiser.
Poop.
Cody. I expected better of you. Definitely
You
not
really
Kaiser,
shouldn't.
but just for you.
Oh no.
I don't know why you expect anything
Oh
from me,
no.
Oh no.
other than somehow getting a secret ending by accident.
Hey yo, same thing happened in
Someone just messaged me. What are you doing? Existing.
Stuff.
You exist at my pleasure.
I don't know about that one, but okay. I'll take your word for it.
If I decided you no longer amuse me, I just the wave of my hand and you just atomize.
Where is Cloud?
I don't know. Cloud seems really flaky. I don't trust Cloud. Think
I don't know if that's
think
something
she's
you
up to
should say
something.
on a stream that she can watch at any time.
I don't care.
True enough.
I just spent like the last 3 hours making her a character sheet for her. I mean, she better be here. Isn't this a great start to our D&D stream?
Yeah, I know, really?
Basically, how most of them start.
What's that supposed to mean?
The first half of the stream is pointless nonsense of us talking out of our ass while
I find that
people
slightly
join.
offensive.
Yeah.
Look back
You
at
know
all
what
our
I find
D&D
offensive?
casts.
What?
What?
The fact that I changed my profile picture. I wonder if you can change like the backgrounds of the profiles or whatever. So like you can have gold and I can have blue.
Literally, I have 3 people watching. One is Cody and one is
3
Jacob,
people
and the other one is
watching.
someone I don't know. Good claps, guys. All
Woo!
clapping all around. Woo!
Utterly prolific.
I am absolutely amazing. I have 2 whole friends here.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody in chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't watch your streams either, so can't be mad at anybody who's not watching.
I'm hosting your channel on my channel, just so you know. So
You what?
To be
there might be more people that show up later.
to be fair, I don't watch them because I'm usually in them.
Why are you always have them on?
Why do I have it? Why am I always looking at the? Why do I always have your stream on?
Yes.
So I can make sure that everything is going correctly, and if anybody is in chat talking, I can respond.
Fair enough.
Because usually the DM has more stuff to do than a random player.
I always watch my chat so I can see if there are any people actually watching. That's okay. Anyway, you guys want to start with Otter? And everyone has died.
You're the
Sorry.
DM, man.
I'm
It's up to you.
legit upset.
Yeah, but I normally leave this stuff to vote, so I don't seem like a horrible person. I seem slightly less terrible if other people agree.
If you want to start, we can give the recap for the 2 who have not played the sessions.
Alright, quick recap. Cody, go.
Alright, so starting from the beginning to explain what's happened so far. Demon outbreak in the real world. 3 adventurers who totally all the original 3 cast members are totally still here, not just one of us. We journey into a portal, I lose a hand, talk to a high elf, make friends with him, start heading up with him out of his little area. He gets eaten by a giant flying squirrel, end up in Greed's room. Whole plot of this area is the 7 deadly sins. End up in Greed's room, kill a bunch of frogs, make friends with some wogs, escape out of the place, talk to Sloth, make a pact with Sloth. Sloth grows my hand back, sleep in his place for 3 days, which is 3 months in the real world. Sloth takes us through a portal. The portal brings us into Lust's area. Sloth says, have this rope and have this oil, tie up Lust and dump the oil on her and light her on fire. And then Now it's just me at this point. I venture with a horse. I meet a human who's known as the Phaser to some. Talk for a little bit. It turns out he's from the future and from another universe. He disappears. I start wandering away, and I run into Blushes and a fire genasi named Flames. They're with Envy, correct?
Yes.
It was Envy, I believe, who was holding them up. Correct me if I'm wrong at any point. So they're like holding, and she's like, "I want you both," and they're like, "You don't want us both, because Lust will kill you." And she's like, and then an arrow flies in, Envy skedaddles. Make friends with Blushes and with the fire genasi. The Phaser they're like explaining the Phaser to me. Phaser reappears randomly. Phaser tries to explain stuff. He attacks me with a taser. Barely does any damage. I try to crush his skull with my bare hands. Almost happens. And then I try to just keep the fire genasi. I just wanted to keep her, which was actually him at the start of the stream. Don't ask why. I'm just holding her as Greed appears, and I'm just holding Palmer by the head because I'm a big old Dragonborn. And then Greed, I kind of make a deal with Greed because I'm saying if you get us to Lust place, then you can have both of us, or me at least. Greed agrees, and then he teleports to help get us into Lust place, and now we're journeying towards Lust. That's where we left off.
Okay. So
Yeah.
and then everything was silent because we all
Yeah,
died. Because of that explanation.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
The explanation
Huh.
killed us. We're all dead.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
this is
Welcome
DM
to the
time. You're supposed to
afterlife.
do stuff now.
Well, I.
I can't do everything, James.
Right.
Da.
Anyway, let's introduce the characters that we have right now in the group. Here we have Rock. Look at him.
Hi, I'm Rock. Rock is a copper dragonborn paladin of vengeance.
Beautiful.
Greetings to all the land. My name is Kaiser. I'm very dissatisfied succubus. Moon Druid is cosplays as Envy's pets to get away from her. Guys, this is when you talk.
Oh yeah. This is when they talk.
Hi, I'm Kaiser. The actual Kaiser, not Kaiserin. I'm playing Karanos, a very angry fishman that wants to burn your fucking eyes out of your skull.
Alright. And I am playing a Warforged, and we're just going to call him C for now because his name is a serial number. And he is a Warforged who believes he's a human. So he followed the monk traditions. He's also a moon druid.
Alright, so everybody saw that
Hey.
really good photo editing where I put up the pictures real big and you got to see what everyone's character looks like.
Yeah, you got to see all that stolen artwork. Please don't sue us.
I mean, they can't sue us if we're not making money, right? Is that how it works?
Copyright.
That is a good point. It is they put it on the internet, so it's public domain.
And we're not making money
Unless
off
we're
it,
trying to
so-
profit. We're not trying to commission it. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. That's just what I tell myself.
That's what I tell my lawyer.
Oh, sorry, my lawyer's calling me. Hold on.
Oh, I can't say
hello?
that?
Oh, what?
Ugh.
I'm being sued? Okay. Goodbye. Alright, guys. Well, we're bankrupt. Guess we can't do the stream today. I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Cool, I can go get rid of it.
Alright.
Alright, that was a good session.
Chester, would you shut your whore mouth and start the campaign, please?
For once,
I
I
was
agree
trying-
with the angry fish
I
now.
was trying to span out the times to see if Cloud would get here, but she didn't, so. Anyway, it was
You
She'll
absolute
join in when she's
yellow-bellied
ready.
goat. I will electrocute you. I will make your heart stop. Literally. you don't start the campaign.
I like my heart not stoppy.
I will drop kick your little brother if you don't.
If
I don't
only
even know
I
if I have
had
a
a little
little
brother.
brother. I will have sex with your mother, make you a half brother, and then drop kick my own child just to spite you.
Wow.
That is a
That's a
very
lot.
intricate plan. You know what? Can't even be mad about that one. Alright, okay, let's start.
Thank you.
So now we're at the part where it's like, oh god, everything's on fire. There's a village, it's on fire. People are screaming, there's crying. Blushes and Rock are just like somewhere. You guys going to the village or are you just gonna ignore it?
I am unfazed. Just
I'm heading to
I
the
will-
village.
I will kick a random bystander. Just because I can.
Okay, well, Rock's going to the village, and because this horse is now imprinted on Rock in particular, it's gonna follow him.
I'm gonna ride the horse.
Okay, you ride the horse into battle, and the horse
I
gets into the
am-
village and does like this like jump on hind legs thing, puts its hooves in the air, screams.
That's called rearing.
I
You
He's
know,
rearing the
gentle-
horse.
Yes.
the horse reared itself. Just want to be cool.
I'll take the horse a little bit away and tie him up to a tree.
Alright, so you tie him up to a tree, and nearby you hear screaming, and this guy has been impaled by a tree branch, and he is currently hanging from it
Oh.
and screaming. And then he
Alright, well,
dies.
Well,
And someone else walks over. He has on a hat, a weird wizard hat, and he walks over and he pokes him with a stick and he's like, healing spell! And the guy comes back to life, he's like, ah! And then he dies again.
I'm gonna
And then he
go
pokes
over-
him again and he goes, healing spell! Ah! And then he dies again.
I'm
and
gonna
he's
go
like,
over and I'm gonna
Healing spell! Why won't you let me die, Brian? And then he
I'm
dies
gonna
again.
hack. I'm gonna hack the branch down so I can get it out of him.
Oh yeah, he's dead still.
Well, yeah, but we can bring him back.
And who you could assume is Brian is like, I'm out of spells.
Oh, don't worry. Once I get him off of the branch, I'll lay on hands and give him 5 HP.
No, he's dead.
So he's been brought back 3 times.
Yeah, he resurrected him, ma'am, 3 times.
That's not a healing spell.
That's resurrection. Those
I
are
know.
2 different things.
I know
They're
that,
2 completely different things.
but you also don't have to say resurrection to resurrect somebody.
Well, saying healing spell could be, healing word, healing hands.
Let me
lay
have
on
this,
hands.
damn it.
Yeah, well, you
Verbal
misspoke. And
somatic components. Hey.
now you get roasted because you misspoke.
No, I didn't. I said that intentionally.
No, you misspoke, which means that you had an error in the spell.
Why
you
is
used, and now you're
anything
trying
I
to cover it
say a mistake?
up. I don't know.
Continue.
Anyway. Everything's on fire.
I'm gonna.
Luscious is just gonna fly through
And now Brian is
nonchalantly.
dead.
Brian is dead now.
Yes, he had a heart attack.
Okay.
Yep, still flying away. Don't care about Brian.
Okay, well, you just gonna leave Rock, the one who was like, literally like, hey, we're gonna go defeat us, you just like flying away.
Not too far away, but center of the village, see the commotion. Why is things
Are you
on
flying
fire?
over the
et cetera, et
village?
cetera.
I'm gonna loot Brian.
Alright, you get a single stick. And a hat if you want it.
Is it a dope ass hat?
It's a dope wizard hat.
I'm gonna put it on.
Hooray.
Awesome.
An arrow flies by and hits the hat off your head, pinning it to a tree. It's destroyed now.
You just don't want anyone to have fun.
No, because I hate you. Anyway, so are you surveying the village or are you flying away from the village?
Surveying.
Okay, so you fly over the village, you see wolves, wogs, and lycanthrope are running around and being chased by people with swords and spears and just like some nice armor. And everything's on fire if you didn't notice.
I noticed. I don't really care about that. I am to cat Earth and create maybe a dirt hill, one or the other, whichever makes more sense.
Okay. Neither makes sense to me, but okay.
Yeah, I'm cutting the path off from the people that are chasing.
Alright,
Duh.
so you make a wall in between the people and the, miscellaneous wolves, and they run off into the forest.
Yeah, I helped them. That was great.
And now the people are looking around like, who did that? Why did it happen? And their crops are now on fire still, so they decide, you know what, let's just go, put out our crops.
Yeah.
So they're like tossing water, trying to put out the fires that you don't care about.
I'll help them however I can.
Okay, so you help them. One of them sees you and decides not to ask any questions yet and just hands you a bucket.
Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions.
That's how you die.
So you put out the fire. Most of everything is pretty much burnt up. So the little old lady, she walks over and she's like, "Oh, thank you for putting out the fire in our village. That's very nice of you."
Of course. Can you tell me what happened here?
And you see her. She had this cane in her hand that she was kind of using. She's kind of hunched over a little, and she drops the cane, sits up, and she's got muscles and a scar across her face. She's like, "Those damn wolf people keep destroying our crops and murdering our people."
Is this a regular occurrence then?
Yes,
Do you have any leads on where they live?
in the forest somewhere that way. We've tried to find them, and anytime we think we're getting close, too many people die, and then we lose track.
Well, I'll see if there's anything I can do to prevent this further incursions.
We recently hired a bounty hunter to go kill them off. He's somewhere around here. He's kind of fishy.
Fishy as in shady or
No, he's very
literally?
fish-like.
Alrighty.
He's somewhere
I'm
around here.
overhearing this, aren't I?
We offered him an ale, a place to sit, and then everything caught on fire.
Well, I guess I'll go
Hmm.
find him and see if there's any leads with him.
I'm going to kind of them. I'll use plant growth on the burnt soil and help them regrow.
Alright, you do that, and Rock, you're looking around the village, and there's a fishman in the remnants of what you assume used to be the tavern.
I've
Fishman.
been waiting here for 2 fucking hours. Where's my drink?
Probably inside of that burning rubble.
You know what? Did anyone ask you your opinion?
You asked a
You just
question.
walk up on an unsuspecting tavern goer and you propose to give me your opinion
Well, you asked a question, I answered.
on where my ale is.
And
the tavern's burning. That's no excuse.
no, the
for
tavern
poor
owner looks at
customer
you.
service.
He's cleaning up his stuff, trying to pick up remnants, and he's like, "Oh yeah, don't worry about it, man. They should be back soon. We decided to get the good ale out, so it's on the other side of town." He doesn't seem frightened at all. He's just fucking calm.
The most NPC human. So, you're the bounty hunter?
Kaiser, that's you.
Sorry.
Fishman.
Fishman!
Where were we?
So you're the bounty
Very
hunter?
professional
now?
screen.
So you're the fish bounty hunter I heard about.
Golly gee.
Man, this is an amazing stream, isn't it?
Let's see
I
if
guess
Blush
he's
is
a
doing
deaf
anything.
Lol.
Blush, just go do a thing.
I will literally pass him a glass of water. Just slide it down the table.
Like you're buying him a drink, you like slide him a glass of water though.
He catches it. He looks at it. He sniffs it. What is this shite? What did you just give me?
Blushes will giggle.
Is this water? Water, like what comes out of the tap?
Yeah, it's cold water.
It smells
We use it to
surprisingly
refresh.
non-alcoholic.
Maybe you do need a glass of water to the face. Just pointing something out there.
Sure. I'll entertain you. He's gonna cast shape water. He's gonna make a middle finger with it.
Oh, how unfitting.
Water. And he just like tosses the glass to the side. Barkeeper, where do you keep the cask at?
And as you're talking, you hear the remnants of the door get kicked, and it was supposed to kick open, but it just got kicked and it fell off the hinges onto the ground. And this big, short, what you could assume dwarven man walks in. He has this big ol' this big keg of ale, or what you could assume to be alcohol, and he walks over to a resident fishman and sits it on the counter. He's like, sorry for the wait. I had to find the good stuff.
No problem, man. All right. I'm gonna take me and my rotten gut. We're gonna kill some wolf people. Don't know about the rest of you, but
How about we entertain the fact that
not
you
really.
how about we entertain the fact that you're an absolute cod swallow, and then we will, talk about the fact that you're a bounty hunter to be hunting for a village.
I'm not really a bounty hunter. That's just sort of what they decided to call me. I just came into town asking for a drink, and all of a sudden they were just like, "Do this for me, fishman. Do this for me," as if I was some sort of like errand boy or something.
I thought that they paid
This is happening
you.
often on land. People just ask other random people for favors and not even offer compensation for it.
I figured that they were going to pay you.
No, there was no
That is-
pay. It was sit
Oh.
here, have some drink, go kill wolves. No pay.
I mean, I'm always up for a new adventure and killing things, but I sure could use a nice group of friends to adventure with, because
You don't really seem to know your way around.
not really. I just sort of go where the wind takes me, physically and metaphorically.
That makes sense. Wait. Metaphorically? Physically? Are you a sailor?
We'll leave it at that. Sailor.
Sure. Anyway, if you're looking for the wolves, they ran to help the village.
All right. He claps his hands together and rubs them together like almost like he's trying to start a fire between his hands. Oh.
We helping the wolves of the village? Let me know now. I know,
I was hoping to burn everything down to cinders, but we can take a more subtle approach if that's your thing.
What? I don't question these types of. Let's go see about the wolves, yes?
And
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
as you look out the no longer door frame, you see this person's just out there getting some equipment, and it doesn't seem like she paid for it. Seems like they're giving it to her, and it's a tiefling or a tiefling, whatever.
I'll walk over. What's
I
going on
follow-
here?
Not gonna notice.
Don't
What's
pay
going on
attention.
here?
What?
So, Bloom would see this giant, dragonborn that she somehow did notice was walking over to her.
Of course, because I'm stupid like that.
You're an adventurer?
Um, you can put it like that, I guess.
Then you're helping me to fight some wolves.
Are you allowed to commission her like that? I don't think you're
I
allowed
don't
to
see
do.
why not.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
I would just
Well,
take
I
like a
commissioned
few
you
good
like that.
like 6
I volunteered
like
to
steps
join, actually.
back just to give some space in between us.
You know, I think you're being a bit overbearing, my draconic friend. Ease up a bit.
We need as many soldiers as we can for an adventure, don't we?
You know, honey catches more
1 minute.
flies than vinegar.
I find the best way to catch something is with your hands, not with some trap.
Taking that out of context, it would sound quite, what's the word I'm looking for?
Barbaric.
How tall is this guy again?
7.5 feet tall.
Okay, so I'm looking like 2 feet above me at this point because I'm 5'2".
Yeah, you look up at this guy you didn't notice was walking over to you.
The
Please
heavy
stop.
armor, 7.5 feet tall, man.
Still didn't notice him.
Okay, what type of armor?
It is chainmail.
Mm-hmm.
So very, very noisy.
Mm. Okay.
Anyway,
So...
I'm
anyway.
Keranos. What's your name, lass?
What?
What's your name? You. What
Bloom.
Your name? Bloom? Like flowers and how they bloom, or like
Yes, that
is
would be
that
my
like a
name.
weird?
Yep.
Is it spelled the same way, or is it like how tieflings spell things, where they put like very unnecessary X's in the names? Or
No, just Bloom.
all right, it seems that your mom and dad were very sensible people.
So you're willing to join us on a hunt?
Anyway,
I guess.
Good.
you sound a bit apprehensive, but I suppose it's better than nothing. Mind me asking, what can all of you do?
What?
What are your skill sets? What do you bring to the table individually?
I myself am known for strength and somewhat divine abilities.
Oh no, I thought you were an exotic dancer. Yeah, I thought you were thought you had the moves.
Right, and you're a water fountain, right?
He spits a geyser of water out of his mouth into the dragonborn's face. I suppose you can call
I'm
me
gonna
that.
back up more from the Dragonborn because that was very much chaotic.
I just smile. Fish friend, what do I call you?
Fish friend.
Off a bit. Anyway, I'm assuming he points to the winged lady in the corner. With all due respect, what are you exactly?
Me?
Like a woman, but you have like some
Cute.
tiefling creature?
Really cute. Does it look like I am to you? She'll approach and kind of like bend herself to her boot.
You look relatively unappealing, but other than that, Not really sure.
I've been getting the wrong cloud lately. Succubus. Succubus.
Oh. Yeah, no, you don't look like any sucky fish I've ever seen. Usually they got bigger lips and more flippy floppy.
I am a little bit on the Gene end of the name's Blushes. Ignoring the fish
Your
man.
name,
How are you?
your name is Blushes, as in blushing?
Yeah, yes, my name is Blushes.
Blushes. Well, I'm Karanos.
Pleasure.
I wouldn't exactly give this whole interaction such a high of praise, but other than that, it's been
I
somewhat okay, I guess.
tend to be positive with my I don't know where you come from. It is what it is. In any case, I
We're
believe everyone.
very honest people.
I believe everyone's here. Did we miss anything?
Well, you still haven't told me what you did. What's your whole shebang?
Right. She'll into a wolf, a walk to speak of, and then she'll shift back into a regular. I'm a druid.
Oh, you're all so fancy. You see a fire like flame just rise from his hands, and then all of a sudden it's just like it just converts itself into electricity. I don't do anything fancy. I just make sparkles,
Pretty
particularly
Sparkles.
deadly sparkles.
Sparkles make you look so attractive.
Sparkles are cool.
And
Oh, you're barking up the wrong tree, sister. You are barking up the wrong tree.
and
I
almost
just
Oh no.
in a strange
cool,
fashion,
man.
you all see a dog. And it's not
Oh,
a
can I talk to it? Can I talk to it?
can you in a second. But you all see a dog, and this is a very strange dog because its fur is like very beautiful, very luscious. Like someone took care of this dog so well.
Oh.
And it
Aw.
walks out from an alleyway, and it has like golden brown fur, and you see it just start walking to the forest where the other wolves, wogs, and lycanthrope had escaped to.
I'm going to go up to the dog,
I will
Then,
also go up to the dog.
and I will pet the dog.
Oh,
As I go
you
into
would
the
like to pet
forest.
the dog?
Yes, I would
Would
like to pet the
anybody
dog.
else like to pet the dog?
I would not like to pet the dog, but I'm going to ask to pet it.
It's a dog. Doesn't respond.
She's a shepherd druid. She can speak to animals.
Okay, yeah. You
It's like,
speak to the dog,
I
and it just stares at you. Still doesn't respond. Did you look at that?
Can I try to pet him?
Okay, so does anybody else want to pet the dog?
No.
Karanos just apprehensively sticks his hand towards the dog and then yanks it back.
Okay.
He's not quite sure what to make of it. Why are you all petting this land predator? Look at it. Nothing but killer in its eyes.
Adorable. What are you talking about?
The dog looks at the dog looks at him, and it sticks its tongue out and like it does a little bleep.
Karanos does a handspring backwards in full chainmail, and just like finishes off with a roll as he pulls his battle axe and shield out.
Dramatic.
Somebody doesn't
One
like
step closer,
dogs.
you fucking mutt.
This is so like over dramatic.
Okay, so Blushes and Bloom have pet the dog, and I need you both to roll me a d4.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you know what this is, Kaiser, and it's not fair.
Of course I
Where
do.
do I roll this d4?
On D&D Beyond.
Oh, that makes much sense. How do I do that?
When you're on your character sheet, on the bottom left, you should see a red circle with a D20 on the inside. Press it, and the very first dice is a D4.
I can't surprise Kaiserin because she knows what this dog is. It's from a different campaign of mine. She knows all about the dog.
Roll. I got a 1.
Okay, what did you
4.
get? Okay. So, let me look at my papers. Alrighty then.
I hope it's a blink dog.
I need a little bit more rolling to do now.
I'm gonna go get my horse.
So you're gonna grab your horse. You gonna bring it back over? Or no? So let me roll that. D20. That's an 8. And the other one is a 7. Okay, cool. So you both get the same thing. You both feel a little strange. It's like a weird shudder that goes through your body.
Oh.
And, luckily, neither of you get any negative side effects. But what you do get is you both feel kind of strange.
Oh
And,
no, this dog gave us magical powers. Woo.
Oh, it's a magic dog! Whoa! You feel kind of strange. You now have advantage in perception checks.
Wowzers!
Hooray! Now moving on. The dog is now still walking in a direction. Seems like it knows where it's going.
I want to follow the dog.
Who's following the dog?
Me.
I'm following dog.
I
What
follow
direction-
dog.
What
I will
direction does
follow
it seem
dog.
like the dog is going?
It's going towards the forest now.
Yeah, it's going into the forest.
Like where
I
the
will
same
follow
direction
him
where the wolves went?
towards the
Yeah,
forest.
same
Because every time I
direction
go
where
into
the
the
dog
forest,
is.
Completely
it
forget
always
about this
ends well
task
for
at
me.
hand,
So
or
I will go into the forest.
so you're just gonna follow that land predator just to its little nest so it can eat you?
It's not going to eat me. I petted it and it gave me. I can see a little better now.
I mean,
See a
It's a
little bit.
cute little
it didn't
puppy.
make you look any prettier. You're still ugly. I mean,
They're not ugly.
I don't really care. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and I don't care for your opinion. In any case, it's taking us to the forest, to where the wogs ran into. So that's where we're going. I don't know where.
maybe this land predator will take us to its masters.
That's what I
So
thought you'd
you're all
say.
going to follow the dog.
We have no choice. I'll follow dog.
Excellent. You can't see it, but I'm rubbing my hands together in a menacing motion. But also they're
Oh
cold.
no. Oh
So,
no,
anyway.
that's still scary.
You follow the dog into the forest, and eventually
Karanos
you
would
come
like
upon...
to prepare a scorching. Karanos would like to prepare a scorching ray, please.
Okie dokie. So you're moving on, and you come upon this sizable cave. It's very nice, and it seems to cut off, so it's more like a huge den. And what's inside are the wogs, the lycanthrope, and the wolves. Just hanging out, they're chilling. There's little puppies running around. They're hanging out, and you see a warforged sitting in the back. It seems powered down, which is
Can
weird.
I talk to it?
And they look up and they see you, and they don't seem to be ready to attack you. They're actually eating a lot of goblins. They're all dead.
Ooh.
That's odd.
Makes it easier for us.
In many a sense, yes.
Can I talk to the thing in the back?
How are you doing that? Robots don't eat food.
No, the
Really?
warforged isn't eating.
Oh wait, I don't understand what's going on.
The wogs,
The
the wolves,
wolves
and the
are eating. The
lycanthrope
dogs
are eating
and the
the
wolves are
goblins.
eating. The warforged
Oh.
in the back is doing nothing. Can I talk to the thing in the back?
The warforged is powered down, so you can go over to it.
I want to go over to
Going
it.
over to
Alright.
it.
So, you were walking through an entire, like, a huge pack of just wild animal.
Yeah.
Half wild animal. And as you're walking through, they just kind of, a few of them look at you. And before long, a a huge wog gets up and walks over to Bloom,
Hi.
and it just stares at her with like a really
Blushes.
like.
Can I try to?
Please.
Can I put my hand out like near its forehead to see if it will put its head against my hand?
Okay, let me roll for you real quick.
Am I able to see this wog from where I am?
You all see the wog.
Is it pink?
Karanos would like to pull a bag of flour out of his pack. How small is this cave?
No, it's huge.
Huge?
Yeah, it goes far
What's
over
the
your head.
airflow looking like? Does it have a lot of airflow?
There is a draft.
Is the draft going in or out?
Out.
Okay.
And
We just tried
so I
to
just
like
rolled.
fucking
Bloom, you put up
dust
your
the
hand,
place.
and the wog just stares at it, and like its eyes get wide, and it sees this opportunity, and it just jumps on you and just rubs against your face, and now there is just wog hair all over you.
Can I keep it as a pet? Can I keep it as a pet?
And
These
everybody else
these
sees
land
that
predators are
everyone else sees that Bloom is giving attention to one wog, and all of a sudden they're all going over like, please, like they all want to be pet.
So as this is happening, Blushes is going to go around Bloom and the whole group and try to power up the Void Forged.
I'm gonna just give attention to every one of them.
So Bloom is very much trying to pet every single one, but she definitely does not have enough hands.
So it's like that. It's like that one scene in anime that there's just like a bunch of things in the room, and then there's just that one anime girl bouncing around like super fucking speed.
Do
Trying to
these,
Anyone
wa-
else want to try to
everything.
pet a wog?
do these wogs look like the ones that I freed from greed?
They don't.
Oh, greed. Greed's a very nice topic.
Okay, I came here to kill some land predators, not love up on them.
No, sir, don't touch the. No.
And
no.
Oh,
I'm gonna need
okay.
you to roll
I'm
me
gonna
athletics.
need one of you nice. I want to see what one of you nice land predators can do me a favor.
Kaiser. Athletics, please.
What?
Athletics.
Athletics?
Yep.
All right.
I want to continue to put all of this. The things that are on me right now.
I'm still trying to power up the Void Forged.
Just trying.
All right. I got a 23.
Okay, yeah, no, you're good. So, you sense something is like coming up on your side, and you jump out of the way, and you see like this very huge wog. This thing is definitely a little more than half your size, and it looks at you like these big old puppy dog eyes, and it drops like this bone and just kind of nudges it towards you.
Throw the bone. Throw it. Throw it. Make it go fetch. Do very nice fetch time.
What do you expect me to do with this giant land predator? What?
And
What do you want from me?
It makes a bite.
Play with it.
It wants
Amuse
you to
yourself.
eat the bone. It's trying to feed you.
I'll throw this bone for me if you can if I could cut off a scrap of your fur to give to some of these peasants. I think that's what they're called. That what your he points towards the succubus. That's what your kind is called, right? Peasants? You know. Your
I'm
kind.
going to ignore that. She's just gonna look at you.
He's
blankly.
asking that as a serious question. Like just
I'll walk up next to him.
No.
It depends on the class, but by the looks of them and their village, more or less they would be peasants.
The village.
so what are they
There are
doing?
peasants. I am not.
So
Thank you.
I'm not. You land-faring folk are strange, but so what are they called? They're sort of like palish. They can be like darkish, or brownish. They can be all sorts of colors, and they got weird hair. Weird
Talking
hairstyles.
about humans?
The wog that dropped the bone
Yes,
is now
that's the word. The monkey people.
Yes.
A monkey people.
and the big wog that had dropped the bone is now pressing its nose against his leg, like, and whining like it wants attention.
All right, damn it, you big ass lawn predator! And he chucks the bone towards a nearby wall.
And it runs off, grabs the bone, runs back, drops it, just stares at you again.
All right, deal's a deal. I get a scrap of your fur.
And
Grabs his dagger.
it like holds up its front paw.
I put my hand
Yeah,
on his shoulder.
He cuts off. He cuts off about like an inch scrap of fur. Like puts in like a small like cloth sack and like apprehensively pats its head.
I'm gonna need you to roll me a strength check.
I was gonna cast guidance, but
I need Kaiser to roll me a strength check.
was I able to do
Alright.
guidance in time?
No.
I mean, I was trying to put my hand on his
Rolled a
shoulder
9.
before everybody interrupted me.
It's a 9.
It's a 9. Okay, so this wog jumps on you, and you hold it up for like a few seconds before you eventually fall over because of how heavy this thing is, and it is just licking your face.
I'm just gonna pat
Get off me!
Kaiser and then I'm gonna walk into the cave.
Get off me, you big bastard! Ah! Not in my mouth! Not in my mouth!
So while he's dealing with that, Bloom goes over to the Warforged, and eventually you see like this.
No, that was me.
Oh, didn't Bloom go over to the Warforged too? She wanted to talk.
No.
about
Yeah,
He's petting
Yeah.
doggos.
I'm now petting all of the dogs.
It's too
that
late
was
for her.
me.
She's been smothered. So you go
So
over to the Warforged, and there's this very obvious big red button.
I press it.
All right, you press the button, and the button goes into the body and is then covered by a little metal piece, and the Warforged comes back to life.
Powering up. Secret weapons initiated. Hi,
What?
my name is C1572-8B709, but my friends call me B1572-8B709. Nice to meet you, fellow humans.
Haha.
Wait, you're
Nope.
a succubus.
What? How did
Wow.
you know that?
Where is
Synthetic.
the demon stronghold? Must destroy.
Yeah. Oh, that bad. Let's take our time with that one. You're surrounded by what? We just came out of a
These
village.
are my friends.
Yes.
And as he powers back on, a lycanthrope, who is currently in a very werewolfish form, comes over, sits on his lap, and just hugs him.
Oh. Cute.
How are you, Benny? It's been many years.
Many
Wait,
years?
you're not Benny. Who are you? I'm confused. Why do I smell like urine? I have rust. I don't rust. I don't understand. Where am I?
Okay. A lot to explain. What the hell? I need to.
So right now, our fish boy is now free of the wog who was laying on him and can stand up again. You want to go tell everybody it's time to
I'd
leave?
like to cast prestidigitation to clean myself off.
I got prestidigitation on the Warforged.
I don't know what it is with you lime-faring folk, but much damn love and affection. It's making me sick.
Wait, you are Fishman. Did we stop hunting the fish? When did they evolve?
Oh no. So Bloom is now free because the wogs have kind of calmed down a bit, and they've calmed down from her, and they are now going over to Blushes.
All right. Let's go back to the villagers. These are obviously not who we're looking for. Actually, do any of you speak common?
And they all
He-
look at each other, and then they look at the lycanthropes that are there.
Hey, you big daft bastards. I was wondering if any of you knew who just burnt down this village over here. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's a village.
And they kind of look at you confused, and they're like, "What? Well, who would burn down the village?"
They said you did it. Giant dog people. I don't know what a dog is, but I assume that that's you.
We didn't burn down a village.
Okay.
Village was on fire when we got
So
there.
is this just then?
Can I try speaking to the dogs
Okay.
again? Because apparently they're speaking to
I
the
suppose I
sky
should tell them
now.
that. Can I can I borrow one of your number to help explain to the villagers that you did not, in fact, burn down the village, so they don't form a lynch mob and kill all of your number?
Why? Why did they kill us? We were good. We were good dogs. We were good boys and girls. We were very good.
Oh, I imagine you're great, whatever you are, dog things, land predators. But people, they like to, when they get an idea in their head, they like to go with it. And it seems that you land-faring folk, you burned down one village, and all of a sudden everybody knows you burnt down the village, and now you got hundreds of angry humans chasing you. I guess that's just how it works.
But we didn't burn down the village.
I'm speaking from personal experience. You don't have to burn down the village. You just have to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh, like when the buildings they were burned down with acid last week.
Yeah, they just right out assume that you did it. It's probably extremely prejudiced that they did so, but why don't we break down their narrow misconceptions?
How do we do that?
You come with me, and we explain that you're in fact good boys,
Oh yes, we are very good.
good old chums. Sure. Why don't we go?
Okay.
Come here. I think that's how that works.
There are now multiple logs, wolves, and lycanthrope on him now.
Can I try speaking
Maybe.
to one of the dogs again? Because last time I tried, they ignored me.
He's talking to a lycanthrope, so you're talking.
Hey,
to
I want to
dog.
speak to one of the dogs again.
All right, well you talk to one of the dogs. Just kind of looks at you.
Speak to me.
I'm gonna go up to the Warforged and see if there's any noticeable damage to his body.
No, he's just a little rusty.
I'm gonna. Is he like sitting or is he standing?
He's sitting.
I'm
He,
gonna
he
reach
stood
out.
up.
Okay. So, what did you say your name was?
My name, or what friends call me. My
Whichever
name
one is
is
shorter.
C1572-8B709. My friends call me C1572-8B709.
I'll call you C1.
That is acceptable.
How long have you been asleep?
The last time I was awake, I hid in a cave.
Was
That
the when?
was during a war between demons. The sun was still blotted out. The
Was
last
it
thing I remember was my friends saying we were defective. I'm not sure what that means, but we are human.
Yeah, I can tell. Do you remember where you're from?
I am from a birth mother.
Birth
It
mother?
Yes, they put me together in a machine. My birth mother. But along the way, I became human. Obviously, can't you tell by my flesh?
Yeah, your flesh and rust coloring.
Exactly.
Well, let's see if we can't get you back to civilization.
Okay, what year is it?
It, what year is it?
Well, right now it is the term of the used to be king, Eldritch. That's how you rank time through kings.
Currently,
Um,
it is King Eldritch.
That is strange. I was asleep for 5 minutes. I am very confused.
Don't worry, waking up after a long nap is usually a little tiring.
That seems problematic.
Who was king when you last awoke?
Um, Depends on who you ask. There was Asmodeus on the demon side, and then on our side it was King Thomas the 15th,
Hmm.
which didn't make sense. There was no other Thomas before him. He was the only one.
Yeah, strange thing.
Yes, I rate time by my birth.
You've been around
So
some time.
I should be only 4 days old. Exactly.
Hmm. Alrighty then.
So as you're talking, you hear screaming and yelling and chanting coming towards you.
That can only be problematic. Oh,
Why are
yeah,
they
we should
yelling?
probably explain to those villagers by now that these poor land predators did not, call their number.
yeah. I'll head them off.
And you see
Yeah,
like this
let's go.
huge crowd with pitchforks and torches.
Halt.
Uh, Kyranos is gonna jog in front of them and wave his hands.
And they keep marching, and you hear this strange laugh nearby.
Wait.
And
This
Let's not be too hasty now.
is. Hold
Alright.
on. You hear the laugh, right?
they don't seem to notice you're even there.
What the hell are you talking about? The laugh? Oh
Is
yeah, not
this?
to
Are
mention
they
it. It does sound
ignoring
like
me
somebody's.
like? Are they ignoring me like my general did?
They walk through you.
Like ethereally?
Oh,
This is an illusion.
oh,
Hmm.
oh,
That's
shite. I don't imagine
And you hear another laugh.
that's very good at all. No.
Can I try to see where the laugh is
Oh,
coming from?
Well, it seemed to be coming from one tree, but now it seems to be coming from another.
I
Let's
want to
get
go
back
to
with
that.
the others.
I just want to go to a tree. I want to go to the tree where the laugh is coming from now.
And you go up to the tree, and you see a hand, and then it's gone.
Wait, please come back.
And now the laugh's coming from a different tree.
I want to go to that tree.
It's gone when you get over there.
Bloom,
Go to that.
Bloom,
I'm going to the other
my
tree.
dear, my
I'm coming to the where. I'm coming
my
to the
sweet
place
sweet
where the
Bloom.
laughing is coming from.
Can you not go running off alone? You're scaring me. I mean, I'm
You
not the
don't.
one to decide what you do, but running towards the ominous laughter probably is not in your best interest, with all due respect.
But I want to know who it is.
And then you see someone. They're
Can I go up
wearing,
to them?
They're
go up
wearing
to
a
them.
big
I'm
black
going up to
hood
them.
over their head, and it covers the rest of their body, and they're just laughing.
I'm going up to them.
As you get closer, they disappear. They're another illusion.
I'm gonna cast Divine Sense.
There is a demon nearby.
Well, is it blushes?
Yeah, it's not blushes. There's another
Okay.
demon nearby.
Okay.
It's not me either.
That's also not her. Yes. There's 3 demons nearby. Anybody else hear a demon?
wait. Demon. Demon. I want to go up to the other demon. Make friends with other demon. Be friends with demon. May I be friends with you, sir demon? Or female demon, please?
Are you talking about blushes or the one that we don't
The
know
one
about?
that's randomly laughing.
You
We have
know,
no
I
clue
get
who
the
it is.
strange feeling, Lass, that this demon has no intention of being your friend.
And
Not
you
the
see
same.
him
I wanna
walk
be
out
their
from behind a
friend,
tree
though.
and extend a hand towards Bloom.
I'm
Don't
gonna
take that
put my
hand,
hand on top of that hand.
They held out their hand for a
All
handshake.
right,
Like,
you're gonna take.
okay, we can
Oh,
be
I'm gonna
friends.
shake their hand then.
And as you shake their hand, they move their hand out of the way. And they're like, psych! And they disappear. And now they're gone.
Now you gotta live with that emotional damage. Boom.
This doesn't exactly seem like a demon that you want to make friends with, Bloom.
But I want to be friends with someone.
You have 4 new friends here.
You just came up
In
to
a
me and
whole
was like,
cave,
let's go
a
kill
whole
some
cave
people.
of
I have no
land
clue who
predators.
you
Oh, no.
are.
I'm Rock.
And then you all smell something burning.
Oh, what's that?
Is it the forest?
And all the wogs, wolves, and lycanthrope get up and they start running.
I think we might want to reciprocate.
Your
I'm gonna follow
antics
the
have scared
dogs.
off my friends.
Not
They
our
seem to be going
antics,
back
see.
towards the village.
I'm gonna follow the dogs.
Oh no, that's a terrible idea. They're running towards the angry mob. Okay, you know what? Why don't we go? Why don't we follow?
This
So
Probably
one of
would be
them
the
picked up
best
Bloom
action.
on the way and is running with her.
Who did?
One of the wogs.
Okay. I'm gonna get on my horse and
So I'm
Speed
just
on ahead.
riding on top of one of the logs as they run.
Yep. I mean, they're huge, so it's nice and comfy. And you get
Can I
there and
just
you
wild
see
shape into a
Karanos
metal bullet?
runs really weird. Like he's not quite comfortable using his legs in this fashion.
and a wog picks him up too, you know? Seeing the it just doesn't want to watch that happen.
We're gonna. You know what I want to do? I want to get to that village and just start screaming, "These are the good boys!"
Alright, so you get to the village and you see the goblins, just groups of them, setting fire to the crops in the houses, stealing stuff, and all the people are. You don't see any of the people.
What are you doing?
And the wogs are running through, they grabbing goblins, tearing them apart. And
I'm gonna help him kill some goblins.
yeah, Lycanthrope will
I
go
want
behind
to kill a
them.
goblin.
Lycanthrope will go hide them, gather up the goblin parts, and then run back to their base. And they killed off all the demons seemingly well. And then you hear the screaming of the people, and they run out with weapons and stuff, and they start to chase around the wogs and the wolves, like trying to kill them.
Wait,
I
stop!
just
What are you doing? Please,
And
wait, stop! No!
the really
what are
big
you doing?
wog that had offered some of his fur to Fishy Boy here is stabbed and is on the ground.
I'm gonna run and
Who
shield the
stabs
log.
him?
I'm gonna run over to the log.
Wait, what did you say, Kaiser? What did you say?
Who stabbed the warg?
It was one of the villagers. Man, not too big, but he had a bit of size to him.
Karanos is just going to he's gonna cast Gust, just a quick gust, to push him away from the warg.
So you cast Gust, and it kind of hits him backwards. And there's a spear right through its stomach into the ground.
I'm gonna start crying.
I'm gonna pull the spear out and cast Lay on Hands to heal it 5 HP.
Okay.
Okay, this is going to be an absolute bloodbath. He
Now hold on,
thinks,
Kirino.
and then Keranos is going to try to scale the tallest building he can see within eye shot.
Most of the houses are pretty small. They're more hut-like, but the biggest house is probably who you would assume the mayor lived in. It's a pretty nice house.
He's going to get on his knees and he's going to pray to Umberly, just for something very big to happen.
And
he offers up 30 gold during the prayer.
alright, you pray, and nothing seems to happen. And then there's just like the big explosion. One of the houses blew up, and all the wogs seem to be gone, except the one that was just stabbed.
Before you continue any action against the creatures, understand that these are not your enemies.
The people are ignoring you as they've caught one of them. So they've taken this wog and they put it up on a podium where they have chained it down now. They're going to have
I'm
a
going to
public
go up to them
execution.
and just start screaming. Not even like saying anything, just bloody murder screaming.
So you're screaming, and the people are wondering why, and they only leave it up to you're scared. So they have a few people take you to like a different house to chill you out. And
Can
I'm
I
gonna
use
start
my
screaming
astral
louder.
arm to start smacking heads? Is that okay?
You can attack them.
Can I pull out some random like weapon of mine?
I mean, you can. You only have one
Okay.
weapon.
I'm gonna pull out like a
Keranos.
spear and just start using it to bonk people. Like I'm not even gonna stab them. I'm just gonna use it to bonk them.
They see this as like not a threat. They see this as you're still freaking out, so they're still trying to calm you down. And there's somebody now with a huge axe ready to just behead this wog right in front of everybody.
I'm just gonna scream, bro! They're killing the people who are setting your village on fire! Stop!
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on the executioner.
Alright, you cast hold person and they don't move.
I get on top of the
Keranos is
podium
gonna
and I free the wog.
Yeah, he's gonna casually walk by the executioner and like just yank the axe out of his hand.
Yeah,
Can I keep the axe?
You can have the axe. I'll free the wog.
So you free the wog and it looks around and quickly tries to
Why
run out
would
of the
you?
village.
Why would you go on and steal this man's property? He's just
Give me the
He's an
axe.
honest working
He
man.
tried killing my
No.
friend.
You
Give
hear a yelp
axe
and you turn
now.
and the
That's
wog's
his
dead.
job. He's
Give
an
axe
honest
now.
working man.
Give
What'd you say,
axe
James?
now.
No.
Give axe now.
He's gonna give.
The wog is running
gonna give
away
the
and
axe.
it has to run through the densely crowd and you hear this yelp and it's dead.
I was holding the wog. What are you talking about?
No, you set him free.
I set him
Gotcha.
free and held him. Did you not hear that?
Did you not? Did you
I
hold
heard
him?
that.
Damn.
I said I cut the chains and held him.
Alright, you're holding. What are you holding him by?
Like,
Like headlocking him?
no, like his big old fuzzy tummy, wrap around him, break the chains, and now I'm just hugging him because he's my wog.
Okay, so then they see that and they're wondering what the hell you're doing.
Before you do anything, these are not your enemies.
And they start yelling like, "You're letting them get away with this? Like you're working with the enemy."
These are not enemies. Your village isn't attacked by wogs. They reciprocate due to goblin attacks that light your village on fire. They come here for the food and remains of the goblins.
The way you phrase that doesn't really convince them anymore. They still think.
Can
Keranos is
I
gonna-
just like
Keranos is
bloody
gonna-
murder?
Can you please
Are
stop
there people
interrupting
still
people?
holding me?
Can you stop interrupting people? Like when
Sorry.
people are speaking, like can you not like just jump in, please? Like, one at a time. Fucking Christ, man. Keranos is gonna grab a dead goblin and just lay it on somewhere nearby to where the headsman can see it.
You can look for a goblin, but you're pretty sure they cleared them all out.
Oh, fair enough. Then he's just gonna hand the headsman back his axe and just sort of like push him a little bit.
The executioner kind of steps back a little and just holds the axe. Not in a threatening way, but in a more like docile manner.
Technically, he wouldn't walk back; he would instantly fall because he's still paralyzed.
Oh, well, yeah, no, he fell over. Look what you've done to him.
All right, release the damn spell. Go home.
I release, and then I'm gonna carry the
You're human
wog with
likely.
my sword out, pointing at anybody who tries to attack it.
So, the executioner gets up and kind of like steps back off the stand to kind of blend in with the crowd now. And the mayor, the little lady, she walks up and she's like, "What is the meaning of this?"
These
What is
wogs,
the meaning of this? There was a bit of a misunderstanding, an understandable one completely. Wargs are usually not very kind creatures, from what I heard. But yeah, your people thought that they were the perpetrators when they were innocent. He's
that's
saying it gently, trying not to say that their people are stupid, but like sort of implying that they're stupid.
And she's like, "Explain this. Whenever there's fire, last week, and there was acid, these things are always there."
and you're going to
Well,
explain that wogs and lycanthrope have the ability of fire and acid, not a band of goblins who are known to use anything that they can find and
fire and acid.
destroy.
Well, the wargs have been eating the dead goblins and dragging them back to their caves, sort of cleaning up, if you will. And, well, you see, that's what's been causing the issue, is that they've been finding remains, but no goblins. And, I mean, look at this warg. Doesn't even have opposable thumbs. How do you think he's going to throw a fire flask or do anything with acid, for that matter? He's going to throw it with his mouth? That's just dangerous.
And by
How,
noble counts,
how are they
wogs
going
don't
to carry
breathe.
all these fire flasks, flammable things?
None of these
This is all
creatures are
dangerous.
draconic, so they can't breathe these
These
attacks.
wargs are naked. A bunch of animals.
And so she's hearing you out, but then she's like, "Okay, well, if all that is true, maybe I could let that slide. But what I can't let slide is the fact that when I came out and most of my people had been eaten and torn in half, that these wogs were all there. Now, excuse me if I'm wrong, but goblins do not have mouths and fangs of this size." And gestures to the wog's teeth.
When you have enough goblins, or if you have something potentially as an orc or a hobgoblin working with them, this is quite a likely thing.
They were only feeding on the corpses, fellow humans. It is quite obvious.
I mean, for Umberlee's sake, these things are as dumb as guppies. Look at them. Look at those eyes. There's not an ounce of malice in those things.
And she looks at the wog, and the wog just has like this, its tongue hanging out, its eyes wide, and like all puppy like, just staring at her. She's like,
You see, it's a big dumb animal. It's not gonna hurt nothing. It might hurt a bunny rabbit or like a couch.
here's the word bunny and barks. It likes the word.
You see my point? It's more just like just a normal land predator. So why don't we just let the thing go? Let it do what it does, piss on trees, or I don't know. What do land predators? Not quite sure, but there's no need for senseless killing. If we can avoid it, don't be animals. Be better than this.
Okay, so Cody had to go. So we are gonna say we're gonna have to come up with a reason that Cody's not here. But or why Rock is in here. But she kind of debates this and is like, "All right, I guess I can let him go."
All right. Thank you for being civil.
And so Rock's gonna put down the log probably, and the log's gonna run off, back to the forest. And she kind of watches it run off, and just kind of looks at the group and is like, "So, I did say I was going to pay you if the problem was solved, and it seems the problem has been solved."
Oh, so there was promise of payment. Just
Not to me.
No, yes, you get paid too. Come on.
Yeah, I better get paid if everybody else is getting paid. That'd be unfair.
So she takes
I have no
y'all.
real use for money, but
She takes
it's
y'all.
nice. It's pretty.
Rock is passed out from exhaustion and is being carried by the horse that seems to have been with Cody the entire time. And so she takes you and she gives you all a bit of cash. So you all get about 20 gold pieces, which is expensive.
Thank you for this gold. I can finally get clothes now. I
Yeah, that's
feel
Yeah, you're
right.
just running around. You're just running around naked like some sort of savage.
He's a robot, so clearly.
No, he's
I'm
not. He's
not
very
a
obviously.
robot. I am a human, thank you. A
Yeah,
very
like the man
tall
said, he's got all
human.
sorts of. He's got all sorts of meaty bits. Look at him.
Look at those
Look at
meaty
his
bits.
smile. He grabs the war for its non-existent smile and like just yanks it up. Look at those teethers.
Thank
Like
you.
bite through bone, they will.
I appreciate it. I try to brush my teeth every day.
Huh.
It's nice to have it noticed.
Really?
And,
I'm gonna
Don't
have an
worry,
ass.
buddy. I notice everything.
you hear
I
a bit
also
more
notice at night.
laughter that seems to echo around the room.
There goes that again.
Can I make a perception
I
check?
wouldn't be happy.
You can.
I will also do the same.
You can.
I got a
They wouldn't be
7.
happy to laugh at.
There, that's a 7. That's terrible, as always. But you get,
I got a 22.
Oh yeah,
have
that's right. I have
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah. What did you get, Jacob? What did you roll?
22.
A 22.
19.
Alright, so. You both see, and behind Bloom is a person in a hood. And all you see is their arms wrap around the front of her body and give her a hug.
Looks like a demon. I must kill it.
No?
Yeah. Wait until he finds out what I am.
Mr. Human Man, Mr. Monkey Human Man. Oh, certainly. Why don't you go after that demon? Yeah, with your big old sword.
I'm gonna turn around and hug the thing in the hood back.
Okay, so you turn around and they're gone.
Mhm.
The disappointment is immense.
Where did they go? I'm almost there.
There's a bit more laughing, and then it just stops.
I think that
Please
demon
come
was
back. I want to be your
demon
friend.
thing.
You always go after the mysterious types, there, Blue.
Be
Yeah,
their friend.
women do.
You don't know what that thing is.
And
I
you see
am
the
I
person,
want to be
bad.
their
and
friend.
they're on the other side of the room.
I'm just gonna like wave.
Oh, they're back. I can kill them now.
And
Wait.
they
No.
wave. They wave at Bloom. They give a big old smile and they wave at her. Would you like to go over to them?
I'm going to walk.
I'm gonna walk over to them. Yes.
They hold out their arms to Bloom for a hug.
I'm gonna hug them.
You hug them and you go right through them.
What?
It was an old
No.
wound.
Playing.
And now you hear not what was used to be small giggles. You hear them like burst out with laughter, like the most rude and evil laughter you've heard.
I'm gonna slightly tear up, man. Like,
And you hear a voice. Seems I've struck gold again. And then they're gone. Probably.
Oh, do I recognize that voice?
You recognize it, but you can't place where it's familiar.
Would my character recognize the voice?
Would you? You recognize the voice, but once again, you don't know where it's from.
That voice sounds familiar. Must
I'd
be
say the
a
sa-
demon.
I would say the same thing. Them.
don't know
You
who it was. I
said
just want
that
to
I
be
did
their
not hear.
friend.
It's okay, young. Wait, what are you?
Huh.
I'm confused by your stature.
Me?
Don't worry about it. It's this.
Yes, it's okay. I will be your friend. You will have a friend in me, the human who is too tall. This is why
Yeah.
they said I was defective.
Oh dear.
So you guys want to leave the village now? Or?
What they really meant was that you were too damn handsome, too handsome for
And
just for a human man.
one would assume. Yes.
But yeah, what do you guys want to do now? That you got paid?
Can I go find the spider?
Yeah, no. I think we should wake up tomorrow and wait, what time is it actually?
It is near your 3 hours of sunlight.
Hmm. Yeah, I think we should just get walking. I don't need us anymore. They paid us. We need.
Okay.
Unless anyone else will have a bit.
I'm only in it for the adventure, so I don't care where we go.
Oh, question. You said I was getting equipment earlier. What equipment was I getting?
The one that I gave you in starting equipment earlier.
Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, cool. Thanks.
So y'all go outside and you're on your way to Lust Tower. Yay.
I explain the details to both Bloom and Cernos.
So I need y'all to all roll yourself some passive perception. Or what is your passive perception? You don't roll that.
16 is my
Okay.
passive, but I can
The
roll an
passive
active perception
perception
check.
is
I'm confused.
Passive perception. What is it? It's on.
Passive
your-
perception is
perception.
your wisdom plus your proficiency modifier. So whatever your wisdom is, add that to like 3. That's what most
20.
people.
Huh.
That is.
Alright. So, you all notice the figure that is flying above you. But, only Bloom knows who it is. It's a very annoying demon looking for her.
Looking for me?
It's Greed.
No, I know it too.
No.
And she's looking for me, not Blood.
No,
Okay.
looking for her.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
You want to hide, or you just want to let her see you?
No, I'm gonna go hide now.
All right, so you go to the nearest hiding spot, which is in a bush.
Conveniently placed.
You're walking through a forest. What do you mean conveniently placed?
Conveniently placed.
It's
She
the forest.
could have hidden better.
So I feel like Blushes would just know from instinct who would be flying near her.
Yes,
There's only so many options. 7 of them to be exact.
very much 7, and the least of all of them is.
So do you also want to hide, or you just want to just let this happen?
I'm letting this happen. Because they're
Okay.
not gonna find me anyway.
And so you see, and she just dive bombs, and the one who she tackles is not Blushes.
Ah!
It is our fish boy.
What?
He's a fish.
Am I on the ground
Oh yeah, you
Yes.
got tackled
or am
straight
I
to
in
the
the air?
ground.
So he's just sort of laying there, just sort of, and
Getting
he looks up
caught
at
by
her.
a girl.
So you see this this random girl is now like snuggled against you.
This
He doesn't even know
smells
what to
like
say.
a demon.
He just gently like tries to push her off. Like,
She
all right,
is much stronger than you.
you know, I would rather we talk about this over, say, dinner or something, rather than just going straight to all this.
Why would you say, Cyrus? That's not.
So you see Blushes doing the motion like don't stop, like stop. Like she'll say that.
I'm gonna peek my head out of the bush, hoping she don't see me.
So she's too busy snuggling her fish boy here to notice.
Oh, thank God.
Soy placid.
I'm just gonna come out of my bush and just quickly sneak behind Blushes.
I'm
Like,
crying.
I try to pull it
Pete,
off.
what brings you here?
So
She'll like trying to push her hands really low.
This lady on top of me. Like, why is she? What's all this?
and she sits up, and she's practically just sitting on him now. And she's like, she looks around and she's like, "Oh, Blushes, I didn't notice you were here too."
Oh no. Listen. Hi. Doing.
Well, I mean, I came here to deliver good news.
Say the good news, if you don't mind.
I was gonna have you come to
Does
me
this good news
first, but then
involve
I
sitting on
remembered
my
that you're on
chest,
this
or can you
weird
like
mission.
get off me?
Oh well, can you get off my friend?
Anything for you.
News.
Yes.
And she gets up off him.
Thank you.
And she runs over and she lifts Blushes like over her head, and she's like,
Ah!
"I've been looking for you too."
Oh no.
And she stares right at Bloom.
I'm just gonna start fucking crying. Like no clue what to do. Just gonna start crying.
What was your name? I'm confused.
And and Greed is gonna look at her crying. She's gonna drop Blushes,
Ah!
and then she's gonna pick up Bloom and like baby cradle her. She's like, "No, my baby, what happened? Who hurt you?"
If you ever wanted to attack
Theranos is
me,
gonna bring Blushes in, like, in the nine hells is going on.
I'm just gonna
that
slightly
Girl.
mouth just someone around here.
is
Most
great.
likely,
Kind of.
you know the
Duh.
person, right? The robot guy, and I'm just gonna be like, help me, please.
If there's any.
There's a whole lot of needless affection going.
Help me,
C1 uses his astral arms and kind of hides Bloom behind him.
Well, she's Greed is holding Bloom. He's gonna.
Oh,
But,
then Jesus gonna grab her out of her hands.
No, yeah, Envy's already, or Greed's already dropped her. She's like, oh yes! I almost forgot. I had news.
Yes.
I saw your face and my mind went blank.
Um. Please continue.
Oh yes, you would want me to continue because my news is amazing and you'll love it. Uh,
Yes, of course.
I went to go see Lust, and I
Yes.
said, "Hey, Lust, I have some friends. They're on the way, and they want to talk to you." And she said, "Okay."
Wonderful. So we will have a full reception then.
Yep, every
Brilliant.
single demon will be ready for you when you get there.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. I really.
Well, I would do anything for you.
Mhm.
Wait,
Thank
you
you.
said your name is Creed, correct?
That's my name.
Ah, fuck.
How is Dave in accounting? It's been a long time since I've seen him.
Wait a minute. I know you. I think I know you.
Uh, Unfortunately, we made a deal a long time ago. That is how I got you to go back to hell,
Dave in
but you
account.
took my best friend.
Dave in accounting. What does Dave look like again? Which one's
He
Dave?
is a human.
Oh, my one human. Dave. He's good. He's good. Living forever so far.
That's nice.
He's been
It
Wait.
employee
must
of the
be
month
torture.
twice.
Wait. Hang on. I have a question. How? How? How long ago was Dave?
Well, if greed is back, it's been at least 1,000 years. Very sad. My friends are dead.
Well, I mean, Dave's not dead. You know, he lives in my HR building. He can't die.
So sorry about that,
Still
Simon.
very sad.
Ah, you poor thing. And she, like, pats him on the head. More like pats him on the face.
This.
There's a lot of touching. Why
Oh,
why
we're
are you?
we're very touchy around here.
It
Anyway,
is very
This
Lust,
uncomfortable.
just, you know, I
I
did.
also agree.
I did go into Lust's entire tower, and I went to see her, and I did arrange you guys to meet. So,
Yes, of course. So,
I mean,
You know,
maybe a hug would be
with
nice.
all due respect, Miss Green, meeting one of the seven sins, I thought you were just gonna like steal all my shit.
I'm happy she didn't. Don't give her
She
ideas.
she mainly steals animals.
I don't steal them. I keep them safe.
She
No,
quote unquote liberates them.
I don't know. I never
Um,
said liberate.
and then I hug cautiously.
And she
One of those
laughs
com-
uncontrollably, like squeezing Luscious back.
God. Please, no.
I
go away.
I have ribs. You crazy woman.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. And she lets go of Luscious, and she like, I almost forgot. I have things to attend to. I have papers to sign, babies to murder. Uh, I'll see
You
you
can
guys
go now.
later, though. Make sure to come visit me.
I will do so. It is my job. Unfortunately.
Also, did you hear about
You know,
Sloth?
No, I didn't. What happened?
my lady Umberly was looking for a date. She's been lonely lately. So you ever wanna he sort of like gestures towards where the ocean would be. If you're interested, sort of you know, I just we'd like to get her out of the house sometime. She's just been self isolating a bit much. You know, there
Hmm.
hasn't been many tsunamis or any torrential storms or tropical gusts lately. Just not enough carnage. I think she's really lost her spirit. I think a nice woman in her life could really stir it back up a bit.
Oh. Well, now she's on my radar.
Umberly is too good for demons.
Hey, T1, don't do that. Don't do that. That thing you're doing, that thing, don't,
What
please.
do you mean?
You're being insulting.
I'm
Now he'll
not
visit her
trying
later.
to insult you, only the demon before us.
Your friend's a little mean.
Oh, I don't really know how to tell you this, buddy.
No. No. That will come later.
Yeah, that's right. She's
Tell
a normal
me
human
what?
woman with a normal human
I
things.
have seen many strange things. Some people used to dress up with wings and lingerie. I tried this once, but alas, I was too tall.
Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yes, the
You
sloth
were
news.
leaving.
Uh, oh, I was leaving. Hmm.
Well, you were leaving to go see Queen Umber.
Oh yeah. That sloth can wait. Maybe I'll tell you next time. Or if you see him before
Okay.
me, maybe you'll just know. Alright, bye bye now.
Have a good one.
And she just flies away.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so epic if you know, my goddess and her get to oh, it's gonna be so toxic, so unbelievably toxic.
And in the
Oh, yeah.
distance,
We're
all you
really going
hear
to
is
see the
like
bitch.
in the distance, all you hear is like these
So
huge
so many
explosions.
people are gonna die. A
Mhm.
hilarious amount of people are gonna die.
Hilarious amount.
That sounds about right.
Alrighty, we're taking our few-minute break right now.
Cool.
Chill. What you guys want to talk
I'm
about?
glad only 3 people are watching this stream because it fucking.
Wow.
Wow.
Crazy.
We should have had a session 0.
We did have a session 0.
Yeah,
We
but we
weren't there
weren't
for
there.
session
The
0.
new guys.
Yeah, because Dragos is an idiot. Let's just leave it.
You guys like how the session is going? Y'all like greed? Of course you like greed.
We're
Everybody
having
loves
fun.
greed.
That's what matters.
I hate greed.
We're having.
I do too.
Yeah.
Great's annoying.
So, also, I'm sorry. My character has no idea that you two are demons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
you figured that. I think we figured that one out, and so it's
Okay.
like, no, y'all need to know our. You don't need to know our race.
I'm a defective
isn't important.
fairy.
I am a random human with
Oh,
horns. Yes, with very, very bad tan skin.
Birth defects. Got it.
I know.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
I'm having a love-hate relationship with greed right now.
Karanos is just like, oh, so basically his idea, what he's going to tell his people, what land people are like, is basically his experiences with you guys. And for now, it's like overly affectionate, like they're always giving each other hugs and shit. Trident don't do that.
Some random
Weird to them.
person he's just gonna get into it like, okay, I just hug people, and then some random person
I
is
just
gonna
now
really hate hugs.
realized that since you're a robot, that means you're metal, which means me being a druid wasn't the best idea for you to grab me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, my character's a druid also.
It
Why are there so
it
many
literally
druids?
does
For the
it
love of
literally
God.
does nothing.
All the druids
Warforged
came in
can be
here
druids.
together.
Here's the thing: Warforged can be. You know they revoked the metal rule, right? After Warforged became an official race, druids can now wear metal
Yep.
armor.
Yeah, I
Yep.
saw
I
that.
don't
Yeah,
think
'cause they
I
have
don't think they can use metal weapons though, which is still weird.
No.
Or
they can use metal weapons. They've always been able to use
okay.
scimitars and
Oh my
stuff
gosh,
like
everybody
that.
be quiet. Do you hear that?
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Pathfinder.
You guys
Hear
hear that?
what?
Wah.
Just got splashed in the face with soda, damn it. I opened it too close to
What
my
you get?
face.
It's okay. You deserved it.
No, it was nice. It was satisfying. I feel satisfied. Oh yeah, this is old soda.
Do you still feel satisfied?
Mm-hmm. Because all my other soda is like $1 giant bottles.
Got you. Fair enough.
Ladies, It's time to start thinking about if the guy you're dating has
Start thinking
post
about the girl you're dating. Does she make
has
you cry every night?
has
Yes.
apocalyptic.
Has your girlfriend slash boyfriend cheated on you? Yes. Anyway.
Yikes!
Here's the guy
Yikes!
that you really want. Someone who doesn't go out often, sleeps a lot, plays video games in the house, eats food, and is also a demon of hell. If that's your ideal man, then
So
you should meet Sloth. I just want to
Sounds about
imagine
right.
it's like a seminar too. It's like, is that your ideal man? And all you hear in the back is like, yeah! It's just blushes.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, Jamie, did you look over the Google Doc?
I did.
Okay.
It does exist, yes.
What exists?
None of your business.
Yeah,
Okay.
Guys, I'm sorry in advance for the potential boss fight that we have.
Oh no! I figured that was
What
gonna happen.
potential boss fight?
If it becomes a fight.
A min maxer is always ready for a boss fight. We're always ready.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will say Lust is the weakest out of the sons.
Oh
that
my
I've
god.
helped create.
Oh yeah. Woo! Yeah, I like this. I like that. Uh-huh. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, everybody knew that. To be fair,
Oh wow.
if we're going, if
We
we're
all
going
know.
by if we're going by
Keranos is extremely. What's the word? What's the word when you only like someone like when you get to know them?
Demisexual.
That he's very much that.
demi romantic.
Yeah, yeah.
We gotta ship the Warforged and Kyranos now, you know?
No, we have. Literally, Blushes is the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Not I figured.
Jacob, I'm gonna be honest. I'm good on that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm saying
Alright.
that said that as a joke. Let's clarify that.
I'm
Yeah.
so lazy,
man.
but like we have to get back
Yeah,
to the session.
that'd be a little
Y'all ready?
weird.
Dude, I want to stick my fish stick in your metal ass. Yes, I want you to stick your fish stick in my metal behind.
I wonder if he was
I
also
don't know
made
if
like
any of us
that.
could suffer through
I
that.
wonder if he was made that
Oh my
way.
god. Oh my god, stop.
He has to
Stop,
get,
sir,
he has to
please.
buy enhancements for that.
Sir,
He has
please.
to turn into a fucking beast just in order to have the parts.
Damn.
Sir, why? Why was that the
Sir, this is a McDonald's drive-thru.
Sir, this is a Chick-fil-A.
No,
This is my Christian Minecraft server. Thank
Anyway,
you.
guys, we're getting back
Okay.
into it. Alright, you ready? Time to show you what Greed was going to tell you, but y'all just like pushed her off, so now you'll now you have to figure it out the hard way. So, you guys are still walking. The Greed situation was kind of weird. And everything seems normal. Everything is still purple. Nobody's here. There's a random dog.
I will once again pet the random dog.
There's a random dog?
There's a random dog.
The
May I-
same dog that I was before.
The same beautiful fur golden brown dog.
Oh, petting again.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
petting it again.
V1's gonna pet it.
Alright, so Bloom and Blushes don't feel
And C1. And C1 too.
No, I was saying that both of you don't feel anything.
Oh, I'm sad.
C1, roll me that 1d4.
It's the 1d4. Alrighty. You actually have to find it on fucking D&D Beyond. So
I can roll for
I got a
you.
2.
Is it 2?
Mhm.
Alright. And then I will roll this beautiful dice right here. That's a 1. Nothing happens. It's just a dog.
I feel nothing
Except the
as
fulfillment.
usual.
But that's about it.
If I had emotions,
Okay,
maybe
so
I'd feel fulfilled.
where's this damn big titted gover at?
I beg your pardon.
You know, Lust.
Big
Quickly,
titty.
when she gets here, everyone just hold hands.
And then you all see Sloth, who is
Oh.
walking beside a lady who's known around by demons as Lila, the girl who would walk around and sing stuff. The Sims are like, oh yeah, her music is good, but like, so they don't really stop her. Just
Royal Bard. Royal Bard.
Yes. Anyway, you see them just walking, which is weird because Sloth doesn't normally walk, and they're also speaking to each other. Not as weird.
What? Hi. She'll like wave at Sloth randomly.
Is it like the weird big wave, like the anxious, like, hey, hi,
Like,
Sloth,
yeah,
quickly,
something like that.
what is 2 plus 2?
banana.
What is the quadratic formula? The Pythagorean theorem. What is
A
the
square plus
distributive
B
factor?
square equals C square, I think.
You don't give him the answers. We have to tire him out. That is the only way
Yeah, no, Sloth's
to
already
beat
passed
him.
out.
I have succeeded.
And now he's awake again.
Victory
You
is
certainly
mine.
have succeeded.
Oh, no.
You know, I feel less tired up here. It's weird.
Less tired. That's interesting.
Oh, hey, Blushes.
Hi.
That is your
How
name.
are you? That is my name. Yes.
Oh,
I messed it.
I remember you. We went on a date that one time.
Oh, you remembered.
Yeah, it was
Yay! I'm glad you enjoyed.
You went on a date with this one?
He's super nice. I like him.
No,
He
I'm
has destroyed
talking about
countless
you.
millions.
Sloth went on a date with you. Gosh, man, your standards just you're a whole sim, and you know you gotta have higher
He's
standards.
gonna go on about the standard thing for a bit. Ignore him.
I don't really care how she looks. She's just interesting to talk to, I guess.
Oh wow, interesting to talk.
Well, you're half clothed.
Even Sloth is a
I'm just gonna be standing behind Blushes, like trying to hide myself.
cute.
Anyway, what you guys
What?
doing over here?
We went to go see something important. We were able to get what's it called? A meeting with her.
Oh, cool.
What are you doing down here?
I came to visit this one, and he like points at the singer. He's like, yeah, I like her music, so I just came to meet her.
Oh, that's really cool. What kind of music do you do?
And she smiles. She's like, I'm glad you asked. I sing a lot of different music, mostly using a guitar.
Really nice.
Can you sing the
Guys.
screams of children? Like drowning.
No,
No,
can
I
you-
have been practicing that one though. I asked the sea goddess to help me out on that one. It was a very insightful situation. Nice person, really is.
Then I don't really want to hear it.
Ow.
That's fine.
So
Do
the big
you have
sleepy
any
bastard,
You know, I am feeling a bit tired now.
why don't
I've
you
been
go take a
talking
nap,
for
the big
2
sleepy
hours.
bastard? Yeah,
It's
go take a
okay.
nap.
You could
I'm tired of hearing yawns.
sleep is
Infectious.
important.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home. It's nice meeting you. Nice
Yeah,
seeing you again, Blushes. Maybe we can go on
Same.
another date sometime.
I'm
Bye.
sure. A good
And
one.
a little fire ring shows up, and he just goes right through it back into Ray. And disappears.
Rose.
And the girl who was there like wipes her brow, and she's like, "Oh wow, talking to a demon is difficult."
You don't say.
I was waiting for him to call out that I'm a god, but he didn't. It was weird.
Wait,
That is
God
all of
weird.
you land
cannot
lovers
walk
are
here.
difficult to talk to, but you know what? You don't hear me complaining about it, do you? You big air breathing bastards.
Air breathing. Wait. Huh?
I only breathe air because I'm stuck here. I didn't used to breathe air.
What did you used to
You
breathe?
know what?
Nothing. Because I didn't need to breathe. Because I was a god.
Does
God
that
of
make
what?
me a
Nobody
god?
cares, you big divine bastard.
Hey, hang on. A god of what?
You never heard of Lila, the goddess of pranks and festivities? I mean, the
I've heard
best
of
god ever?
Illustrate, the drow goddess of music. She's like actually cool or something. Like she had a cool champion named Dristal Erden. I've never heard of you a day in my life. And I've been an acolyte since I was a wee thing, since I was yay tall. Never once, not a single time.
Not even once?
He's from the upper
Not
planes.
even.
I haven't heard of you at all. Period.
Never?
Not even here in the lower planes. No.
Oh. Okay. None of you have ever heard of me
I,
before?
no,
I
No.
heard of a
I'm
Lila
sure. I'm
one
sure you're
time.
very important and all, you big divine laugh. But you know, never heard of you.
Oh. Okay. That's fine.
I'm sure you never heard of me.
I mean, you haven't heard of any of us before now, to be perfectly honest.
And she seems kind of disappointed, like you just deflated her entire ego. And yeah, she just walks away.
Wow. Making friends on the daily.
Don't do
Friend,
that.
I
Even
have
that
an
is,
important question.
Uh,
If she didn't breathe air and she was a god, does that make me a god?
so
I think it
you can
does.
be destroyed.
I think.
Likely she can.
I think.
And she,
I think you should go on a humongous power trip and start killing children,
you see her run right
That
past you
especially
guys
bad
again.
children.
something like a god would do.
She sprints past you, going in the opposite direction, like, "Oh yeah, the cultist! Damn it!"
Hold it there. Wait, hang on. She'll run after her. Well, fly after her.
Wings. Anybody else want to follow?
Yeah, Siva will run after.
Oh,
Uranus is gonna walk. He's gonna put his hands in his pockets and just walk.
Musical.
So you-
I love it.
So you follow her, and when you get there, it's a village, but you see people, and the only people you see are all wearing big cloaks that are a black color. They all seem to resemble the stranger from before who just ruined Bloom's day.
I'm see these people and just automatically start tearing up, thinking back to the moment that the guy just fucking.
And you all also see an altar that is stained with blood, and on top of it is a person who has been tied up.
I knew it. It is an altar to me. I am truly a god. Human.
Stephen, I don't think that's how that works. I really don't think that's how that works.
But I don't
I really
breathe
think that's
air.
how that works. I really think our friend C here is a god. I will be your first worshipper. No offense, Umberly.
And
Thank you.
the person
I will
from
put in a
earlier,
good word for you with Umberly.
the girl from earlier who'd run that way, was standing on the altar trying to stop two people. One of them with a huge axe, and like, "No, wait, hold on. You don't have to kill them. It's totally fine if you don't." And the person responds like,
I want their axe.
Jesus, no,
she
you
wants.
can't
Hey,
steal
and
axes.
Kyranos is
You
gonna
didn't
step
give
up.
me their axe earlier. I want their axe now.
You have a weapon!
Kyranos
I want
is
their
going to
axe.
step up. He's gonna point towards Lila. Kill the heretic.
The heretic, this is my shrine!
Oh.
You're an imposter. You're an imposter.
I'm not an imposter.
you are. You are an imposter.
I'm not, though.
You wear a great lady Lila's visage,
No, that's
but
not.
you speak falsehoods.
You don't even know my
Oh.
name, like, before we met.
Can I have his axe?
What are you talking about?
And the guy with the axe looks up and doesn't say anything. Lets out like a weird grunt. And the other person pats him and is like, we have to do the sacrifice or else the goddess Lila will smite us all down as punishment.
Wait,
Can I
sacrifice.
go up to the guy holding the axe and just tap him on the shoulder and be like, "Can I have your axe, sir?"
The person ignores you. They're very burly, so I don't know if you wanna.
You're gonna.
My
I'm
cult
gonna
Kyranos
ask
following.
is just
again.
gonna jog up to the altar, and he's gonna pat the guy on the shoulder. All right, sacrifice. Come on. Woo! Sacrifice.
No, don't sacrifice it. No, don't kill him. It's very important that you don't do this. Actually,
He's gonna nudge Lila. Just calm down. It's gonna be so. It's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be great. Good
I
joke.
have an idea. You say you need sacrifices. So why doesn't the big burly one with an axe sacrifice himself? You live by the sword, you must die by it.
That sounds about right.
he's a
That
really does
sacrifice
sound
for
about right.
tomorrow.
It's a great idea.
All
Wait,
all
this-
people who kill are sacrificed the next day. It is how it works. You are
So
not well
why don't
versed
you
in our methods.
sacrifice
meaning you
yourself
aren't real.
today? You can be a
That's a great
sacrifice
point.
to me, the god C1.
We only believe in the god
The
of
human
divine
god.
judgment, Lila. Our goddess will punish
I-
us if we do not sacrifice this
I
one
thought
right now.
Lila was the god of festivities.
Why
I
don't we
am
sacrifice
confused.
everyone? Let's all just
It
commit
seems you are a
ritual
fool
suicide.
then. Allow me to tell you. Whenever we do not make a sacrifice, our goddess of divine judgment, Lila, will smite us all down, whether it be from fires, murdering our crops, killing our people. We must make these
Why-
sacrifices.
Why
That sounds
don't
like a
you
persecution
just-
complex.
Why don't you just sacrifice, I don't know, something weird like crops, burn incense, or even animals, and then
It
feed
Why
always
don't we
them?
just
stops when
commit
we
mass
sacrifice
ritual
normal people.
suicide? Like, let's all just run to the nearest cliff and jump off.
I tried that once. I sunk to the bottom of the ocean.
Like, let's
And-
just all die tonight. Like, let's make a big sacrifice.
And the girl on the altar
All
is
of
just like,
us-
no, no one kill anyone. If you don't kill him today, nothing will happen to you. And you're like, we do not want to risk more people dying. The murder stopped when the person was
All of you.
sacrificed.
All of you, I need you to listen to your now new god. No sacrifices are needed, unless you sacrifice them to me, in which case they are very needed.
They
But
are not our
only
god.
take in demon.
Seize them all. And you are all now put in jail. And you can all watch as this person who was on the altar is just murdered. And that's where we're ending this
Why
episode
was I
today.
put in jail?
Wow.
I didn't
Before
do
the
anything.
session
Amen.
First of all,
Oh,
I
well, session's
haven't
over.
even-
Kyranos brings his arms up into the air and he starts cheering. Woo!